What's up, everybody? Welcome to Film Geeks. It's your girl Samantha. I'm here in Cleveland. And like we told y'all last time, it was going to look the same but different. Because guess where Sean is?
I'm in San Antonio, Texas. Oh my goodness. I haven't been here in 12 years. It is a lot of the same stuff, but this city has definitely changed since the last time I was here. But here I am. This your boy Sean. Y'all know who we are. Um, Thank you guys again for joining us for another episode here. We definitely appreciate all the love and support that we've been getting. Oh man, the reels that you posted for Stranger Things. Oh my goodness, they have been awesome. Love the
Yeah.
interaction. Well, for the interaction that I've been able to participate in because of the training. Listen, I haven't done math like this since Mr. Zebo's class, and
Aw.
like when I say oh my God, whew, yeah. So, with that, again, thank you. Please like, follow, and subscribe. You can follow us on all our social media platforms at FilmGeeks83 underscore podcast. That's going to be on Instagram, everywhere. So Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, excuse me, also on Facebook, we're under Sean Sam. And then also super shout out to our super producer JB, who always gets us together. And he's been able to get this, get us on board, Texas, Ohio, all of that. So you can follow him at Taurus Media now. So in this episode, we're going to be covering a few most recent films that has came out and a huge series. But we got Primate, The Rip, his and hers. Those are going to be the main topics today. So it's going to be spoilers, spoilers, spoilers. So if you haven't watched them, go ahead and pause, watch them, and then come back. But we about to move forward. We about to
Yeah.
press. So
Oh.
hey, let's get into it. What you got, Sam? Let's start with
Let's start with the
Primate.
stupid one. Yeah, Primate.
Yeah.
Listen. So Primate was for me. I didn't have to pay full price, thank God. It was part of my secret movie Monday thing at Cinemark. You pay $5. You go
Yeah.
in, you go see a movie. You don't know what the movie is until they opening credits come on.
Hmm.
And it was Primate, and it was stupid. I was not impressed. As like if you look at all the other content creators who have been reviewing this movie, we've all shared the same sentiments. It's nothing original. It's nothing new. It's basic and practical, and it's Cujo, just a chimp. Like literally, instead of getting stuck in the car in Cujo, they got stuck in the pool in this Primate one. It was so stupid. The kill scenes, however, were top tier. They were the best part of the movie. I will agree with that.
Oh my
But the
God.
storyline, everything else, come on. We've already seen the animal get bit by some type of other animal and get rabies and then act a fool. Duh. But it was great. It was a great release for January. I just it just was blah to me. If I have to rate it, I'm gonna go ahead and say a 3 out of 10. Just one, two, three dings this time. I
Man,
was not impressed.
so I hated that I talked to you right before I went to go see this because I'm like, hey, I'm about to go see it. And you was just like, really? And I was like, oh shit, here we go. And you spent five. I believe I used movie rewards. I
Okay,
had enough points to get a free ticket. So
good
I
for
didn't
you.
pay. Yeah. So I found me in Cinemark down here in San Antonio and I went to go see it. And like you, I mean, it is a Cujo just with a chimp.
Yeah,
Like I didn't remember Cujo, but as I kind of started like watching this film, I'm like, that's all this is. The kill scenes. I think for for me, my favorite kill scene was when he pulled Homeboy's mouth
yeah.
out.
That's the
Like
only one that
that.
stood out. But he was
That.
doing that to everybody for real, though. If you
Well, he's
paid
about.
attention, he was
Yeah.
kind of opening their mouth a lot. It was somebody else's mouth he opened too.
Well, he was about to get old girl, but then that's when dad showed up.
That's
I
right.
really liked you know, the the guy that played the dad. He was
Troy. Troy Ayers. Troy.
well, he
Troy
won.
something.
he
but he
won Best
was
Supporting Actor in that movie Coda on Apple, which is really
mhm,
good. If you haven't checked that out, I would definitely look at that. But
yeah,
I thought he was gone because he came in the house and like, he deaf, he can't hear nothing. And I
right.
love how I guess the producers or how they did that to mimic like, it
A deaf person, yeah,
like a deaf person.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. That was dope.
but like it was bad. It was just something to get me out of here for the night because I think my first week here, these hotel rooms, like the heat, I just needed a break,
Yeah.
and that was like my release. But
Troy
yeah, like
Katzer, sorry, Troy
Troy Katz.
Kotzer, who he also played in Black Rabbit as well, and I believe he played in Echo, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, he's what he is a phenomenal actor. And I think we've,
He
paid
did.
homage to,
Mhm.
individuals that have like disabilities that's been able to make it in Hollywood, and he's one of them. So,
Okay. My
like
fault.
you,
Hold on, real quick,
go ahead.
because I
What you got?
always F up on this here series and episode that we be doing. All the episodes, I'm always giving out misinformation. He
Okay.
did not play in Echo, but he did just play in Black Rabbit, which I just saw him in.
Which is okay.
Carry on. I apologize.
So you gave it a 3. I'm gonna give it like a 2. I'm never gonna watch this movie
Never.
again. Like this movie, it was bad. And surprisingly, I'm looking at my phone now. It got 79% on Rotten Tomatoes. So
Mm-mm.
somebody liked it.
I'd watch
Me,
Cujo again because that was an
yeah,
original. That was the first of its
right.
kind.
Man, that
Yeah.
was Stephen King, right?
You know it.
Hey, that's our guy. We've been rocking with him lately. All right.
Yeah.
Well, you have
Mm-hmm.
anything else for Primate? I have
Nope.
nothing for it. All right.
Absolutely not.
All right, well, moving on then. So, recently, one of the Ben Affleck and Matt Damon got together
The
again for
Boston
another
Boys.
the Boston Boys. And man,
Yeah.
that they have been friends just as long as Joe and I. Like, and
Yeah.
that's pretty dope.
Probably longer because they older.
Well, yeah. Um, but they just did a movie. Let's see. It's called The Rip. It just released on Netflix yesterday. And oh my goodness, I'm sorry. Somebody's knocking at my door. This
Are
is
you serious?
yeah. Oh,
We
I think it's housekeeping. Hold on one second. This is so fun. I don't need any service today.
we
Thank you.
you didn't have to take off your headphones. We still heard you.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's funny. All right, so The Rip just released on Netflix yesterday, starring Matt Damon, Ben Affleck. We had Tiana Taylor in here. Who else did we have in here?
Kyle Chandler, that's the homie right there. He played in
You
a
said
lot of
who?
stuff. Kyle Chandler. That
Oh
was
yeah, yeah.
Nick's. Mm-hmm.
Kyle Chandler, and we also had Stephen Young in there.
Oh, Glenn.
Invincible. Yeah, Glenn or
Glenn.
Invincible. Well, yeah.
No, he's gonna be Glenn
He
forever
gonna
and
be Glenn.
always. What are you doing?
What?
You can't even see his face on Invincible.
Yeah, but I hear his voice
The
though.
Walking Dead, Glenn,
Okay.
who got chopped off by Negan. His head got chopped off by Negan. How could you ever forget that?
Well, I never watched The Walking Dead.
Oh my God.
Oh, this is
No,
gonna be.
no, no, no. Wait a minute. Pause because we got a lot of time today. You never did what?
I never watched The Walking Dead.
Are
Like I
you
know that
kidding me? Look me in my eyes right now and tell me
I'm
you've
I'm
never.
I'm looking you in your eyes right now, and I'm telling you, I have never watched The Walking Dead.
Blasphemy.
So that was a time period where I wasn't really into TV series. However, I knew everything that was going on because when he got killed, my that was my entire timeline. That was my entire timeline. And I was like, okay, well, I got to see what everybody's talking about. So I did go and I looked at this scene where I was like, ooh, damn, that was brutal. But I'm sure this is gonna be a real, yeah.
It definitely is. Oh, you're gonna get so shamed. You're gonna get shamed by me personally outside of this because I am first Breaking Bad. Now, I did not know that you've never seen The Walking Dead,
I'm
which
sure
is
we talked about this.
it makes so much sense now why you referred to Glenn as the dude from Invincible now. Because if you would have seen Walking Dead first, you would have never even referenced Invincible.
Sorry.
Yeah, all right. I'm still in shock, but we will continue to move on. It also starred Glenn from The Walking Dead. I can't think of his real name, even though you just said it.
Hmm.
So carry on.
All right. So this movie is basically about cops, tactical narcotics team. We've heard that reference in Bad Boys. These cops down in Miami, they basically come across this house down in what suburb of Miami, cartel house. They discover a whole bunch of money, and I guess a rip is when you uncover money from drug dealers or whatever the case may be, and you turn it in. However, it's way, way more than what the tip was that they got. Um, for me, this movie was Netflix good. Um, I don't think I will watch it again. However, I do enjoyed how everything kind of uncovered because you was kind of seeing some things like the way Matt Damon's character was. I thought that he was actually about to just take this money in a way that he kind of led old girl on who was guarding that house. You know, she was like, she told Glenn that, hey, he's
Thank
about
you.
to, rip off the whole entire rip and he gonna pass it on to the other chicks. And, but how it came out and how everything broke out, I enjoyed that part of it. I thought the movie was a very slow burner for me. Like I was trying to like really, really get into it because I enjoy Ben Affleck and I enjoy Matt Damon. Like I love their chemistry on screen. I mean, you look at them in Good Will Hunting, Dogma. I mean, was they in Chasing Amy together? I think they was, but they've been in a lot of films together, and I watched it strictly just for them to. Again, it was just Netflix good for me. Wasn't really blown away, but it was something to watch. Like, I don't think I wasted my time. Will I watch it again? Probably not. I probably give it a soft six.
6. All
Six,
right.
seven.
I wasn't gonna say it. I wasn't gonna say it.
What you got for it?
Uh, it's it was Netflix good. I agree. Um,
Hmm.
yeah, it did nothing for me. I fell asleep on it a couple times. I actually got up this morning and watched it.
Hmm.
I fell asleep on it twice throughout the time of me watching it. It's only like what, an hour and a half.
Let's see. We got an
That
hour and no, this was 2 hours and 13
well
minutes.
makes sense now. You got to minus about 5 for the credits, but
Yeah, yeah,
um, so like you, at first I thought Matt Damon, I thought Ben Affleck were like really bad cops and were going to go steal all the money that they found. I thought
yeah,
it was pretty cool, but like you see one heist cartel show, you've seen them all for real,
yeah,
pretty much, and people aren't getting creative with how they do things. I mean, I don't really have much to add. It was. eh. I like how they found out it was Glenn because I like that aspect of it because he basically fed all that information to Desi the way he
yeah.
did. That was
Right.
pretty cool because he knew that it was Glenn that was the inside man and he knew that she was working with Glenn. That's why she snitched on him. That's why she
Yeah.
told because she knew he was already calling and they were in communication. So
Right.
I liked how that unfolded. I liked how they set him up and make him think that he was really getting the money and they really got like phone books and a whole bunch of trash, but they really caught it.
Listen.
Like I
Yeah.
thought that was pretty okay. So I'll give it a 5. And that's because I loved how they didn't actually turn out to be bad guys.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That was the twist. Usually when you see things like this, they are bad guys. They are stealing the money. They are doing
Yeah.
stuff they're not supposed to be doing. Aside from Ben Affleck's shooting Knicks, I mean, that was well deserved.
Yeah.
I
Oh
mean,
yeah. 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 Well,
it
he
was
looked like he was reaching for his gun.
he
So
was he
uh,
saw that, yeah. I
yeah.
mean,
No.
but it was
You
still
out of
even
here.
if he wasn't reaching for the gun, come on, man, you a dirty cop. And
Yeah.
I thought it was a good attempt to to make cops look good,
Yeah.
given the time that we're living in. And
Right.
when you actually when you're watching it, you really think this is gonna go left, and they're really all thieves. So even his little tattoos on his thing, that was pretty cool too.
That was pretty cool.
And
That
then
was
we
pretty
found out the
creative.
explanation toward the end. Well, you
Hmm.
knew the explanation, you knew what the acronym stood for, but when you heard why, that was
Right.
pretty cool. But yeah, saw 5, 5 out of 10. I can't
Yeah.
even go above that.
Um.
The Boston
aside
boys are
from
always sexy too. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. The Boston boys are always they're aging really well, and so is Kyle Chandler,
yeah,
really well, and so is Tiana Taylor.
aside from that, I love what they did for the crew.
Mm.
For this film. I mean, I think what was the report that came out is basically um the crew is getting like the proceeds from, or are they getting more money from, like how was that?
It wasn't the
Uh
crew. The persons whose house it was, they received 20% of the assets because of the seizure. It was
okay.
just the girl. Desi was the only one that got it. So anytime I guess they find money in a house and the person is living there and don't know about it, you get 20% if it's received or retrieved.
No, I was talking about that. Like I was talking about like what the cast and what the crew and like the camera people got. Like I think
Oh,
Ben Affleck and them did something for them in particular. Let me pull that up real quick. I think like I just kind of came across it and I was like, oh damn, that was pretty cool. Let's see the rip. I'm trying to see how was that. I don't know. Let's see. Reward to the crew team. I don't know if that's right or not. Somebody sent me a reel about it, and like, here
I
we
thought
go.
they knew.
The innovative deal. Da 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 da. Negotiates some performance bonuses. Right. So they negotiated performance bonuses for the entire cast and crew, around 12,000 people, if the film hit specific viewership targets within 90 days.
I
So
did see that. I think I sent it to you. Did I send it to you? I seen it
y-
though.
yeah, and I mean, I thought that was pretty
That
cool.
is.
In that regard, and they're definitely going to get the views. So I
Mm-hmm.
mean, because it's them, but
Yep.
they'll get that initial one for me, and that's pretty much it. So
Yeah. It's not a rewatchable movie. Um. Yeah.
all right,
I'm gonna need for
yeah,
Hollywood to get some creativity going on because 2000 these years I'm tired of remakes. And I say this all the time. I think I've said it last year on the episode. Like I guess I just need to start writing and come up with a screenplay cuz I know what I want to see and it's not the same stuff over and over again.
and yeah, no, you're definitely not wrong, and I think we got a lot of originality in 2025.
Yeah.
Like
And it wasn't a lot, but it was enough. It was
it was
like
enough. Yeah, true,
5.
true. And this year we're getting a whole bunch of remakes.
Yeah. So like what
Or
weapons?
remakes, or I'm sorry, not remakes, but sequels. There you go.
Sequels and remakes.
Yeah,
Shit. I mean, we had weapons, we had him, we had the long walk
together.
together. What's the one that we just watched that was really good? That was original.
Begonia.
Begonia. Like that's like Begonia set the tone for me
Yeah,
because that's what I want to see. I don't want to I'm not necessarily just alien stuff, but I want to see originality. Begonia and together and even weapons as wonky as weapons was and it could have been more the original concept behind it was everything.
absolutely,
So,
absolutely.
and
I'm
then
looking at my watch list now. Companion, that was
that was
different.
yeah.
That was different.
That should have made my top 10.
You know what? It almost did.
Yeah.
It was right there on the cusp, but there was definitely other movies out there for sure.
Yeah.
All right, so the rip, we
Rip. We
we
gonna
good
rip
on
that
that?
one a new
Yeah, we ripped that
one.
one.
Yeah, rip that one to shreds.
All right, so
But
now this
yes,
one right here,
this shit right here, this shit right.
this girl, this one was the talk of social media. Like
Mhm.
this show, and I am so surprised that it got a 67% on Rotten Tomatoes, but there must be like people who just don't like this type of stuff. So,
It is.
uh, His and Hers on Netflix.
Oh my
It was
god.
a it was a 6-part limited series, and it starred Tessa Thompson and John Bernthal. Now, real,
Shane.
huh?
Shane from The
Oh, from
Walking
Walking,
Dead.
he the Punisher to me.
He was in The Walking Dead first.
Okay,
When he died off The Walking Dead, he cast him for the Punisher.
so
Come on.
I don't watch two shows. I got
You gotta
remnants
watch The
of
Walking Dead now. Anyway,
Okay. All
his and
right.
hers.
Well, so I
Carry on.
always typically go back and watch a TV show. Maybe The
Mhm.
Walking Dead might be my show this year, and then I will report back. Maybe we'll
His and
see.
hers was brilliant. I
Yes,
read a
it was.
reel, a meme, I should say, and it said this show. It said this show started off as Netflix and ended as Tyler Perry, and I totally understood the reference. It was funny.
Hmm.
It was way better than Tyler Perry though, but I understood why they
Hmm.
would say that.
Yeah.
Um, this was a great show. I want to. It like okay. I'm sorry, I just took over. I apologize.
No, no, no. Go ahead. No, them thoughts is fresh. Let's get them out.
All
Let's
right.
get them out.
So it starred. You said Tessa Thompson already. She
Hmm.
was Anna Andrews, a reporter for the news in Atlanta,
Hmm.
and she shared her story about how she grew up. Pretty much, it started off with one of her friends from childhood getting murdered,
Hmm.
and she's going in and try to report that. You find out it was more of them. They all didn't like her. They all bullied her as a kid, and she ended up getting raped at her 16th birthday party.
Hmm.
Um, One of the friends had a whole ass underwent a whole ass makeover. Didn't even know who she was. But of course, you know me. TV show thriller
Hmm.
Sam picked up on that from the jump when they initially started showing her on the bus, on the billboards. I'm like, something ain't right with this character from jump.
Hmm.
And then when they started showing Big Catherine, I'm like, oh,
Right.
that's her. Whatever case
Hmm.
may be. But nothing could prepare me for the twist on top of the twist. And I would like to share what my daughter shared with me if I can.
No, absolutely.
Okay.
Go ahead.
For those of you who don't know, it was the mother that killed all these people. I don't think any adult person on social media ever saw that coming. I know. Did you see
Mm-mm.
it coming?
No,
I
no.
didn't see it coming. Joe didn't see it coming. My homie
Mm-mm.
Twan didn't see it coming. Nobody saw this coming. But my 19-year-old daughter, I had her watch it. I'm like, Samira, you gotta watch it. It's good. On episode 5, she said, Ma, something ain't right with this mother. I think they trying to make it seem like she didn't do it, but she did. They trying to make it seem like she got dementia. And I looked at her, I said, what? She was like, yeah, because what old person walks in the middle of the night and you don't question them at all? And I was like,
Yeah.
you're absolutely right. I was a proud
Hmm.
mom in that moment because she figured out what none of us adults actually even saw coming.
No
Long
way.
story short,
There.
she got her family back, and oh, the way she looked at her mom in the end and the way her mom looked at her, that is a mother's love that you would kill for your kids if they hurt you. And I
Yeah.
felt every bit of that. I'm sorry, I went all over the place, but
No.
I was
Mm-mm.
excited.
You're fine. I will say the only thing that I figured out that Catherine was Lexi. Like even before, because I think that came out episode 5. I was just
Mhm.
like, it's got to be her because she always had like this sort of animosity towards Anna, and it was like the only way you can have animosity towards somebody is if you really, really know them. I mean, you can have animosity towards somebody, but it was just the way that she had it that just kind of
Yeah.
made me think like,
Yep.
you know what, it's something else underlining. And then the other part to that, they always highlighted the 4 girls, always kind of because Catherine was pretty much the last one to come along after
Hmm.
Anna, because it was the 3 Staples, then Anna joined, and then Catherine joined. So Catherine was always kind of like the odd one out anyway, because she, the big girl always get outcasted.
Yeah.
Sadly, hate to say it, but it's true. Uh, but no, this was a very well put together series. I mean, it had you wondering, guessing the entire time. Like, I thought that, Jack has something going on. Like, I mean, for him to be, messing around with old girl in the first place, like, I was just like, wow. Like when that came out, um, it was just so many different things, and I was just how it all just kind of tied back. And again, like there's no way you could not even tell me that mom was behind this. And when
Uh,
she started reading that letter and then it changed to her mom voice, I'm like, get the out of here. Like,
Right.
there's no what, but it made sense. It fit, and she made it work. Like,
Yeah.
how do you turn the system like upside down, like the way that she did? Just man. But like
Yeah.
you said, I mean, a mother's love, I mean, for her child. And I think when she watched the video, like, and I'm just trying to figure out, like, nobody got rid of that video. Like, how does that video, like,
She hid it. She hid it and she thought her mom would never find it. But, her mom was going through her stuff trying to love on her baby.
yeah, man,
Hey,
just, oh my goodness.
what's so funny? Okay, so from the first episode, I kind of suspect this Lexi was going to be a main character or an issue. So
Hmm.
I thought she was the killer the whole time. Like by the fifth episode or the fourth episode, when they showed her yearbook and you saw that, or maybe it might have been the third episode, somebody was looking in a yearbook and it said Catherine A. something. I'm like, oh, that A stand for Alexis. That's her. And by
Hmm.
then, I'm like, this is stupid. I hate that I know what's about to happen. I hate that I know she's
Hmm.
the killer. I'm calling my mom. I'm like, Mom, don't watch it. I told you to watch it, but don't watch it. It's stupid. It's too predictable. And
Hmm.
here I come, like it was 20 minutes into the sixth episode, and Lexi gone, and everybody else dead. And I'm like, oh, see, I knew it. And then she started reading that letter. I'm like, damn, I ain't know shit.
Right, because I mean, I thought that Lexi was the one doing
Yes.
all the killings,
Yep.
but it was mom basically trying to frame her.
Yeah.
And I, man, when she
That
said,
was the case, but
yeah,
I did not. I did not know. I was so upset because my murder mystery brain was Lexi did it. I know I'm right. But
yeah,
I love when I'm wrong when it comes to series. That's how you
oh,
know
absolutely.
it's not predictable. That's how you know it's something original. When I'm
Hmm.
wrong, if I can guess a movie or the ending in the first two episodes or the first 10 minutes of a movie, this movie's trash. That's what happened with Primate.
Yeah, I didn't anticipate for Pryor being a good shot. It's like, just-
Right? Oh, she got what karate chopped or karate kicked in the head and drove all the way and aimed right in her freaking temple. Like,
I mean, there are some people that's a good shot. I mean,
yeah,
a good shot with a shotgun on top of that. Because I
yeah,
think, I mean, I don't know what type of weapon she had, but like usually anything beyond 50 meters is not going to be accurate.
yeah.
So maybe she was within that threshold.
Maybe. And
Like,
she was more seasoned too, because he did always keep calling her Boston. Like,
yeah,
so
he
she
did.
was from, the States,
Hmm.
the big city. But yeah, nothing could have prepared me for the mom. Nothing at all. It was amazing. I really loved it.
I can see why it was definitely the talk.
Mhm.
And you was like, it was so funny because when I talked to you, you was like, Sean, you got to watch the show. And I'm like, man, I got all this homework and the NFL playoffs is on. I was like, okay, I got to choose something. But I eventually chose this show because I watched the first four episodes. Then I tried to watch the game. Couldn't really get into the game because by then I got four episodes in my head. I'm like, man, I got to know what happened. Like it's two episodes left. So I finished it that night and I was just like, oh my God. No, this was definitely a great series. It was a perfect way to kick off 2026 because, like, I mean, I don't know what other series we're getting out. I mean, obviously we're getting series, but you know, I think we're gonna weigh every series that we watch this year. We're gonna come back to this because this
Mhm.
got 2026 started off the rip out the gate with a bang. So
Yep.
good on Netflix, man. They make really good series, and they make
Mm.
good rewatchable series. Um,
But those movies.
those movies, man. I mean, and Netflix good and good are like two different things. Like Netflix good can just be like and I'm speaking for a movie, like they could just, all right, I could watch, all right, it was cool. There's a few Netflix movies that I can go back and watch. Did you ever
Like,
watch the Extraction movies with Chris Hemsworth?
no,
Are you really big into action though? Like, I mean, I know you
no.
watch them, but okay, all right.
I watch them, but I'm not big on them. It's not like a travesty like you not watching Walking Dead. Like, how many people ever even heard of Extraction? But how many people have heard of The Walking Dead? You're going to
Yeah.
get shamed for the rest of your life until you watch it. Yep, this is
Oh
it.
my,
That's your assignment. You have to watch The Walking Dead this season, this year.
this
That's your
year's
series this year.
that's my series this
That
year.
is your
All right,
series. And
let me
let me know
see.
when you get to season 8 because that's where I stopped and I'll continue to watch it with you.
How many? It's 11
It's
seasons.
11 seasons, buddy.
Let me look at these episodes.
I promise you. And then you know how I think they're like 16 episodes.
Mm.
16 episodes
Yeah, first season was 6 episodes. Second season 13. Looks like it's 16.
the higher it got, the more the seasons, the episodes.
Oh my goodness.
You're not even
And
gonna
you
miss
say
it.
you got all the way up to season 8? This
I
show
got up to
ended in
yeah, I watched it live. I watched it
okay.
live while it was airing, and I stopped like when season 8 came on. I think I stopped at the end of season 8 because I lost interest. So even if you just watch it up to season 8, because that's when it
When
was.
Glenn died.
Glenn died in like season 4, season 3 or 4, maybe 5. I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I can remember that night on social media like it was
Hmm.
yesterday. It was like all I seen was "oh
Even
no" or crying emojis, just and then you see Negan with the bat, like
man, he came through and fucked shit up in
it,
that series.
he
He,
did.
you gotta watch it. You
Okay,
gotta watch it.
all
You
right,
know what? I'll make a deal with you. Just watch it to season 7.
to season 7.
And if you
Okay,
don't, if you got bored like I did around that time, and you can stop, or you can keep going.
I mean, I can commit to that. I don't know when I'm gonna start though.
Yeah, that's fine. You got to December 31st, 2026 to finish
Finish Walking Dead. All
yeah,
right, so that's my
season
seat.
7. Walking Dead to season 7.
Mm-hmm. Walking Dead. What is Walking Dead on?
It was on AMC, but it's on Netflix now.
Okay. All right, bet. Oh my goodness. All
Yeah.
right.
I also did. I only watched season 1 of 61st Street. It was really good. It was really good. I couldn't even. I couldn't. I had to stop at a certain point because it was
Mm.
so emotional, so sad. I did start season 2, but it didn't grab me as much, and I kind of see where it's going, and I don't really think I'm going to finish it. So if you can just share with me, did he end up representing the white cop that killed that man, or
He he did,
okay?
but he did it with other intentions.
I understand
And
that. Yeah,
he basically twisted it,
to try to
I
get
think
the I'm sorry, Sean.
you sacrifice the little fish to get the big fish.
Yeah.
And that's what it basically boiled down to. So just how it all came together, I think, for me, I think I would say to you it's worth watching, but I kind of told you what's gonna happen. But
Yeah. And I kind of figured out that that's what they were basically using him to get to that one dude.
hmm
And I figured that out, but
hmm
and that's what I kind of just asked for because I don't want to keep watching because I don't like that stuff right now in this age. Younger, yeah, but I don't want to expose myself to all of that negativity, all of that
right.
racism, all of
hmm
that. I know it's alive. I know it's real. I know what's going on around me. I don't need to see it 24/7.
Right.
So I kind of figured that was going to happen. That's why I just wanted you to confirm. So I'm not going to continue to watch it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Maybe I will go back, but it was very intense for me.
No, it definitely was. It definitely. I mean, for those who are sensitive to everything that's going on in the world right now, I mean, that show would definitely press a few buttons,
Hmm.
especially if you've been affected by it. It would definitely press a few buttons. But no, the ending was. I loved it. Yeah,
I
great
might, I
series.
might, I might, I
I
might.
mean, here's the thing: you can watch it, and you don't ever have to because it was a limited series, so it's
Yeah,
done.
I just have
And
to be in the right mindset.
yeah, I think
That's
that's
all.
all that is. You know how to get there, right?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Oh
All
shit.
right. So with that being said, we got some that anything else on his and hers? I think
Oh no. Oh, 10
we
out of
kind of
10.
just
Oh.
10 out of 10. Definitely a 10 out of 10. Like I think any series that I watch for the remainder of 2026, it's gonna come back. Like, well, I mean, because that little 6 episode limited series just set the bar high for 2026.
Mm-hmm.
And when did that book come out? Because it came from a book.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Let me see when it came out. But while I'm trying to get that information, anything that you're looking forward to
Oh yeah, I was
this
gonna
year?
ask you. Like, I started to pit, of course.
Oh,
Did you watch the second episode yet?
sure did.
Oh, I have like 10 minutes left because I watched it too late, so I fell asleep.
So, and you don't do what I do. So on HBO, like once episode ends, it kind of gives you like a snippet of like the next episode.
Mm,
Do you watch those?
no, I don't
I
like
be
to.
I don't like to either, but I be wanting to know.
Yeah, no. So I'm excited for the pit. I gotta finish rewatching that. I'm excited for Paradise that's coming in
Hmm.
February. What I'm most excited for is celebrating 1 year of being on this podcast with you.
Yes,
Our first
yes,
episode released February 17th of 2025, and we are coming up on 1 year.
yes, we
One
are.
whole year.
This has been a ride.
It's
Like
been a
it's
ride.
and been loving every minute of it.
Yes. Yeah.
That book came out in 2020.
Okay.
So it took 4 years for them to make it
I'm
a
thinking they
series.
probably need to go ahead and just start making books into movies because that's where you're going to get most of your original ideas from and creativity from because people have wild imaginations when it comes to writing.
Absolutely.
Look at
And
Stephen King / Richard Bachman.
I just feel like if this series was this intense, I can only imagine how the book is. And I'm
Yeah.
not a reader, but my goodness. All right, so we got Paradise. Are you so we got Mercy coming out
Oh,
this
yeah.
upcoming week with Chris Pratt. Are you excited for that? Are you looking forward to or
I
you
still
just
haven't
going
even seen a trailer.
you haven't seen a trailer?
Every time, like, I remember when we first started talking about movies before this podcast even came, you would
Hmm.
always say you covering your ears up and you not watching the trailer.
Hmm.
I used to be like, why are you doing that? But the more and more into movies, the more and more into everything I get, I totally understand. I don't want to see anything anymore because they show too much in the trailers now, and you can pretty much figure out what the movie's going to be about based on the trailer. I don't
Yeah.
want to see it no more. I've not watched yet. I have not watched one Doomsday trailer yet, and I do not plan on watching any of them. I'm going to anytime any of y'all send me one, the comic book group chat, you and Joe,
Hmm.
all my other friends, anytime y'all always have send me a real, I mean not a real. If y'all send me a trailer on Doomsday, I have not watched it yet, and I refuse to. So please don't send them to me.
But what I will say, the Russos have confirmed that none of those scenes or them teaser trailers, none of that is in the movie.
I, I don't even know because I didn't even watch
Didn't even watch it. All right. Fair enough.
it. Yep,
Fair enough.
I
Um,
refuse.
gotcha. Okay.
Wonder Man. You gonna watch Wonder Man?
Wonder Man. So the one reel that you sent to me, because I don't know who Wonder Man. Look,
Exactly.
Marvel got so many damn characters that you don't know who the hell they are. So like when they come out with somebody like Luke Cage, like who the fuck is Luke Cage? I don't know. Dude, once we get past like the Avengers, everybody else is like new. So like the
Yeah.
Guardians, I knew nothing about them.
Yeah.
Like
Same.
and pleasantly surprised, as when I finally watched that series. But no, the Wonder Man, now that I know what the premise of the series is, like I don't need to see anything else.
Right.
I'm definitely binge. Well, I ain't, probably won't be able to binge them all in one day, but it'll be wrapped up pretty quick.
Yeah. Same. Same. Shout out to Straw Hat Goofy who provided us with a more detailed trailer interpretation because we weren't interested until we saw this
Hmm.
trailer, but he broke it down in a way that we kind of was like, oh, that might be kind of good. So, and
Yeah.
then shout out to Thomas because Thomas that was on our show during Friendsgiving in November, who provided me with the Marvel Encyclopedia. So after I became obsessed with everything Marvel and watched the entire MCU in order, including the series.
Okay.
He gave me his Marvel encyclopedia, which allowed me to research everybody else. So some of these people I did know about because I've read through the encyclopedia, and
Okay.
I told you before, and I say it all the time. I love a good story. I love when stories are consistent. I love when they match with their backstory, and you get
Hmm.
the people that look like them. This is why I'm in love with MCU because of that. So I forgot where I was going with this, but I can't wait for
But
Doomsday. I'm not going to watch the trailer. Where
all
was I
right.
going, Sean? Do you know?
Well, we were talking about Wonder Man.
Yeah.
So, like, did you uncover Wonder Man in this encyclopedia?
Ah, yeah. No, I did not. But I
Okay.
uncovered people that I didn't know, like Echo and Guardians of the Galaxy,
Okay.
that I didn't know anything about. Like you said, like the Avengers, you know about them and you don't know about these other characters that came afterwards. So after like getting this encyclopedia, I read on everybody,
Okay.
even Wanda,
Yeah.
Scarlet Witch, like all these people. And I was just like, so if y'all ever, you can go on Amazon and get it. They have a MCU encyclopedia and they have a DC encyclopedia with every character in the entire MCU and every character in the DC. And they have their backstory explained, their powers, everything. It's a fantastic book. And I highly recommend if you're into comic books, if you're or starting to become into comics and in the movies, get it. It's worth it. It's only about $25.
Okay.
Amazon.
Shit, I'm gonna go ahead and get that boy right now. He'll be at the house waiting for me when I
Yeah.
get back to Ohio
Yeah.
because I'm over Texas. All right. So we got Wonder Man coming out this month.
Hmm.
We got Mercy. That comes out this week. That's with Chris Pratt. I think don't you know what? Just go see the movie
I
without
will.
watching it.
I am.
Because I I'm a person, if I see the one trailer, I don't need to see it again.
Yeah.
And from the trailer that I saw, like I'm locked in. I'm
Yeah.
definitely excited about that.
I was already going based off of Samira's description. Remember when she was talking to us about it when you were
Oh
here?
yeah, right,
That's
yeah.
where I was going off. I was going off of that. So I
Oh,
still
we'll
haven't seen
see.
a trailer since then. So
There you go. All right. And then also the announcements this week for the Oscar nominees are going to be unveiled
mm.
on the 22nd. I believe, I think that's what it said. Um, I'm
Sounds about
excited for the
right.
Oscars this year
Did you
because
watch the Golden Globes?
I did not watch the
I
Golden
watched the
Globes.
Golden Globes.
And what were
Arts.
you, what's up? Talk to me.
One battle after another took home a lot. Sinners. Sinners got snubbed a
Really?
lot. One battle after another took home a lot of that. A lot. Yeah.
Mm,
I was kind of disappointed myself. And I don't ever really get too emotionally invested in these
mm,
award shows and things like that. But yeah, it was as much as everybody talked about Sinners,
right.
negative, positive, it was way more positive than negative.
Yeah,
They
for
should have
sure.
won a lot more than what they've done. And it's been out since last March. One
What
battle after another just came out in November.
September?
September. Um, Marty Supreme just came out in December. Like how? How do you overlook a character that's playing two different people? And that meme is going around saying black people literally have to work twice as hard, referring to Michael B. Jordan playing a twin, working twice as hard and still not get recognized. It's sad.
So I'm looking at it now. So Sinners received 7 Golden Globe nominations,
Mm.
including Best Picture, Drama, and they only won 2 awards. So
Yep.
Cinematic, Box Office Achievement, a new category in
Right.
parentheses. All right, got it. And Best Original Score. Really?
Yep. Not screenplay. Not, I mean, the soundtrack was great. Don't get me wrong. They deserve
Yeah.
that one too.
But no,
But
original score is like the
the music,
music.
I said the soundtrack. Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. That's what I'm saying. They
Yeah.
deserve that one also. But they deserved a lot. I feel like they deserved a lot more.
Hmm. Now, do you think that, and I don't particularly watch the Golden Globes. Do you think that those transition to Oscars?
They usually do. Actually, I will say the SAG awards are the ones that that usually traditionally transition. It's you can tell off the SAGs, off the Golden Globes. Those are the two. Those are usually the predictors.
Okay.
So
Hmm.
the studio took home a lot at the Golden Globes, and yet again, nobody still said thanks to Sal Saperstein. And it was the Golden Globes; they were actually mocking on the studio. So,
Right.
so
Exactly.
I was kind of like Zoe and Dave Franco got up there and presented the award to self. He won that category and
Yeah.
still got up there and hugged him and never said he thanked the guy who played Self-Esteem, but he still like, and this was a whole mockery. He even talked about the mockery in his acceptance speech.
And
Like
they still didn't.
he still didn't say it.
Terrible.
Seth, I am so disappointed.
Mm, mm, mm.
So
Well, I'm really hoping that the Academy, hopefully those people that's on the board of the Academy is not on the same board as the SAG. Well, we'll see when the SAG comes out, but hopefully those individuals are not like on the same board and they're, using like the same metrics. Because I just feel
yeah.
like Sinners, and I mean, and I've been on record of saying like the things that it should get nominated for: best director, best original screenplay,
Mm-hmm.
best costume design.
Mm-hmm.
Michael B should definitely get a nod for best actor because to play two different people in the way that he did it, man.
Yep.
Well, we shall see.
We
Tiana Taylor,
shall.
she won. Didn't she win?
Best supporting actress? Is it
Hmm.
supporting? I don't know if it was supporting or main or
I think she was a supporting
yeah.
actress.
People
Hmm.
were in their feelings about that. I don't
Really?
care. I'm like Issa. I'm
She
rooting for everybody black.
Hey, she did her. Hey, Tiana, she did her thing in that movie. It's funny. My boy, he reached out to me on my Facebook page and was like, I guess he thought that her performance was mid. I'm like, for her to be on screen with some A-listers, and Leo,
Mm-hmm.
Sean Penn, like
Benicio
those,
del Toro, like, listen,
like you held your own with them. Like
yeah,
I just felt like she didn't bat an eye. Like she was her and she did her damn thing.
for
So
sure. And look at her now in another movie with the Boston Brothers. So
her role was minimum though.
it was very minimum, but she is building up
That
that
yeah,
resume.
building up that resume.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Hmm. Okay.
Guess that's about it for us today.
Yeah. Well, folks,
Hold
thank you.
on.
Oh,
I'm
what you got?
sorry.
Yes. What you got?
Didn't we talk about last year that they talked about now they actually have to watch the movies for the Oscars? Remember we talked about that because before it wasn't a requirement for them to watch the movies and we were figuring out how the hell do they even nominate movies if they didn't have to watch them. So remember they said that the metrics have changed and they actually have to watch these movies that they're
Oh,
nominating so it might be different. Didn't we have that conversation on the
I
episode
think
last
we, I
year?
think, I think, I think
I
we
have to
did
go back
after
and
we.
find that episode.
Okay.
And I think we
Because
were talking about Magazine Dreams when we talked about it because of the way Jonathan Majors portrayed that character and he did such a phenomenal job. I think we were talking about that and how he should get nominated for an Oscar.
he should definitely get nominated. Like
Yeah.
he's another one. Like
Yeah.
I, I don't see too many. I mean, and I just got to see the list when it comes out. But when I think about two roles that particularly stood out in 25, like Jonathan Majors and Michael B, like
Yeah.
just
I'm
very
gonna go ahead
impactful.
and throw Jesse Plemons in there too. Sorry. I had to.
Hey, Jesse.
Michael B, you know everything you said.
Yes.
Jonathan Majors, Michael B. Jordan, and Jesse Plemons. Even the what's his name, David? The autistic
Franco.
guy. The autistic guy in there. He held
Oh,
his own too.
oh,
I couldn't think
so,
of his name.
so him for
Supportive, maybe.
best supporting. Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
I wouldn't mind. You know,
He
I
wouldn't be
would.
the first
Yeah.
because the our guy in that was in Primate. He won for Coda
Oh
that you
yeah.
still ain't watched.
Yeah.
Coda was really good.
Yeah. But Coda's
Actually.
not as popular as The Walking Dead.
No,
So
it's not. Yeah.
you got it's. Listen, every shot I can take about this, I'm gonna take it because I'm so disappointed. I can't wait to watch. I can't wait to watch the playback.
So are we gonna well we should make a segment about this on our 1 year.
What segment? What kind of segment?
I don't know. I don't know.
Want to go
Maybe
live?
a roast session,
A roast?
a roast. Yeah,
No,
like
how about we go live and have everybody else roast you for not watching The Walking Dead? Because that's what they gonna do.
I
Just like
don't
they
think
roasted you for not watching Breaking Bad.
I ain't get it that bad for
Oh,
Breaking. We
you
both
did.
caught it for The
The
Wire
Wire,
though.
yeah,
We both caught it bad for The Wire, and
yeah.
we both were
I was
underwhelmed.
expecting it, so I wasn't. I wasn't afraid. I was expecting to get my ass ripped.
I,
Sorry.
I mean, I'm just thinking of the time period. Like I had just graduated from high school, the short stint in college, and I wasn't watching TV. I was still going to the movies, but
When did The Wire come out?
The Wire came out the early 2000s. Like,
2002? I think it was 2002.
yeah, 2002.
Okay, yeah.
So,
That's the only reason why I didn't watch it. I was in college and I didn't have cable in college. We had cable, but we didn't have like HBO.
didn't have HBO.
We just had basic.
Mm.
I never even knew about it because I didn't have social media then either.
Look, when it came on, click next channel.
Listen, I was still rewatching The Last Dragon 50 million times at that point.
Transformers, same.
Mm-hmm. All
Mm.
right, we can wrap this up. We
I know,
just
right?
talking
We
now.
just talking. We just talking now. Hey, folks! Thanks again for joining us for another episode of Film Geeks. Please like, follow, and subscribe, and also you can follow us on all of our social media platforms at FilmGeeks83_ podcast. That's Instagram, TikTok. You can follow us on under Sean Sam on Facebook, and also YouTube. Y'all know what to do. Just
Yeah.
like, follow, and subscribe. And shout out again to our super producer JB for getting us together. You follow him now at Taurus Media Now. And there's nothing else. I will say that is
Darkwing Duck.
when there's trouble, you call TW. Darkwing Duck.
Peace out,
Let's
y'all.
get dangerous. All right, y'all. Peace.